I am alive. Double check that I have to capture any full screen application. That should work.
Somewhere in the Alps. So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly trash can.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash can. You need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly! As in the Society of Meaningless Evil Larceny Lying and Yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy fact. You've got to get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I've got a better idea. I'd better get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor Quack. You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those bad guys. Good luck, Spy Fox.
Bad guys? Got water? I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, Mike is barely audible. How did you do it? Well, that's not good because my mic is already turned all the way up. How's the game audio now? Stretch this one. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Huh. Oh, you know what it is? I pulled the wrong slider. I did desktop audio instead of output audio. I'll also just try to speak up more clearly. That thing's dead. Go.
It's a bucket of water. If I was wearing skis, if I had skis on, I could. That's not going to do me any good. Here's where my notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information.
Yeah, I know.
That won't do me any good. Water, work your magic. The dehydrated skis are now rehydrated.
I know, I was there. Kill it. Nice.
Feet, don't fail me now. Skis, I mean.
Nice, I mutter very quietly after saying that I would speak up from now on.
Which way should I go? Which way should I go? With my Olympic ski ability, I bet I can ski right.
And aloft.
I wonder which way I should go. Look out.
Surprise anal.
Did you miss me, Chief?
So you've analyzed the trash bag, I see. And what have you found?
It's a model box 1/1000 scale for one evil robot. On the side it says, "Some assembly required." Sounds like an excellent title for
Copyright
one
of
of my adventures.
Bandai.
It has a mailing label that reads, To La Roche, care of Chateau La Roche, World's Fair. Inside the box are assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Wow, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to their usual no-goodness. You'd best go check out this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
No.
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
So it looks like we're on to something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you, me, and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it.
Took them both a minute to remember their lines.
Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny. I brought the assembly instructions I got out of the smelly trash bag.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash bag, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling. Our evil nemesis.
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions
Good
here
bit,
with
good
me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the mobile command center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
I think I got sidetracked earlier.
To check out the spy
but
vending
I
machine, Spy Fox.
was gonna say that I
It's
think this is
full
the
of new
only Spy
gadgets
Fox
for you
game
to
I
try
haven't
out. I'm sure
Maybe.
you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to go get busy and go
Actually,
give that
no, I don't
LaRoche
think I
at the
played
Chateau
any of them
LaRoche
past
a
the first
visit and
one.
find out just what he's up to. It's the assembly instructions for one evil dog bot made by Smelly Toy Division.
Whoops. Because I think I only played the demo of 3. And I think there's only the 3 games.
The termite grenade. I'm sure this gadget isn't bug-free, Professor Quack. How does it work?
You've got to be careful with this one, Spy Fox. Toss it at something made of wood and get out of the way. It's good for one serious pulping.
That's not something you want laying around the house.
Not unless you're good friends with a carpenter. These blueprints are an acquired taste I haven't acquired yet.
That's
Sure.
the termite grenade.
Yep, I'm trying to take it. Just grab 4 random things because I don't know what's useful.
An alarm deactivator. What in the world could this gadget be used for?
Well, it's used to turn off alarms. You attach one end to where the alarm signal is coming in, and then attach the other end to where the alarm signal is going out. The alarm signal is then redirected harmlessly into the alarm deactivator, keeping the alarm from going off.
It just looks like a wire with two alligator clips on either end.
Yes, it's beautiful in its simplicity, isn't it? I once printed these on exploding paper, but man, did those cause heartburn.
I thought it was gonna be a diarrhea joke. I have an uncle who refuses to say Taco Bell's real name. He only says Taco
That's
Hell.
the Spy Gadget vending machine.
Yeah, I know.
The fingerprint replicator utensil kit. How does this work, Professor Quack?
You'll eat this one up, Spy Fox. You place the fingerprint sending fork device on your target's plate. Then, when they pick it up to start eating, their fingerprint will show up on the fingerprint receiving spoon device.
This is hands down one of your best spy gadgets yet, Professor Quack.
I hope to follow it up with a matching salt and pepper shaker. Maybe if I mix these with a little goat's milk. Nah, let's not go there.
Sick reference, bro.
The Stealth Vac. How does it work?
You just hook up the handy nozzle, then press vacuum to suck up the particles into the handy travel bag. Or press reverse vac to blow the particles housed in the travel bag back out through the nozzle attachment. And it does it all in perfect silence.
Ingenious, Professor Quack.
I hope there's
I
a
prefer
gag
those
where it's
between
just
two
super
slices
fucking
of
loud.
bread. But when duty calls,
This is a rather cool-looking device. What is it? One of those novelty gadgets that lets you see what you'll look like in 50 years?
it's an ID maker. Of my own creation, of course. It's for making identification cards.
Fascinating. How does it work?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the Process ID button. A completed ID will pop out of the machine.
Professor, you're amazing. What if I made an ID, but then I change my mind and want to make a different one?
Well, if you don't like the ID you created, you could make another card. Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the Process ID button again.
That sounds like fun. Creating false ID cards is something only secret agents can do, and then only when we're on a case.
Right.
Reginald, Maurice, Roscoe, Nancy, Muriel, Carlton, Rudy, Carl, band, waitress, professional bowler, astronaut, dishwasher, jockey, helicopter, cashier, journalist, ballerina. I can't make an ID card without first putting a photograph in.
Okay. I have not much idea where to go. Yes, it was very overt.
Are you happy with your job as a service guard?
Oh yes, quite happy, thank you. Still, I like to immerse myself in the peaceful harmony of bungee jumping.
The entrance is closed and it's locked up tighter than an impervious steel door.
Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately, I cannot allow you to enter through the service entrance. I'm sorry, but I can only let cashiers with proper ID in today. See? It has the job title of cashier and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir. Really, I do. Unfortunately,
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID.
Why would a cashier go through the service entrance?
A free photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life. Jockey. Dishwasher. Fisherman. Rep. Waitress. Golf. Tourist. Cashier. Dentist. France. Arena. Nun. Dentist. France. Dentist. Change costume. Pushing the change costume arrows will change the
It's
costumes
okay.
I wear in
How
the
do I-
photo.
There we go.
It looks great. With the photo in place, I can now make a new ID card. Cashier. Rudy. Nell. Chuck. Reginald. Maurice. Roscoe. Nancy. Muriel. Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete. I expect that this will come in quite handy.
Oh, it's just right there.
Here you are, sir. One cashier ID card.
oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess, it was in your other pants, wasn't it?
Why, yes it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you, Muriel.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day, and if I don't see you tomorrow,
I like that guy.
Stir, stir, stir.
What kind of cake would you bake for a baseball team?
Why, a bund cake, of course. Stir, stir, stir.
That's a great looking oven. May I try it, please?
Sorry? Insurance regulations strictly prohibit the use of this oven by anyone other than a trained chef. You don't look anything like a chef. Someone's in the kitchen with Tina.
I feel like these games really set me up to appreciate the humor of Psychonauts.
Venus flytraps generally only grow between 6 and 8 inches in diameter. This is some evil mutation. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd taken up with the likes of Smelly.
So Spy Corps has sent the famous Spy Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
Ah! Since you're one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I'll explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on the smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1,000 to 1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy. You're standing in it.
Of course, you've disguised the evil Dogbot as the centerpiece for the World's Fair. Complete with a revolving restaurant.
Want us to eat, no? Observe. The means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair do not realize that as they file through the turnstile, they are unwittingly winding the highly advanced clockwork mechanism within the evil Dogbot. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the Dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction! Once I have unleashed the Dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch and hidden it somewhere in the World's Fair, so cleverly, so subtly, that you will never find it.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil Dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the Dogbot's inner workings. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
What if I say please?
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now,
Why is he
Monsieur
a
Le
green
Fox.
roche?
Adieu.
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the Dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell so I can stop that evil roach. If I could only reach that fire escape through these teeth. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon. LaRoche's goons didn't follow the assembly instructions close enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out of this contraption. I bet this loose gear is supposed to go somewhere.
That looks about right.
This gear is too small. I wonder
Keep
where
going.
this gear goes.
Guess I mean.
That did the trick.
Sonic?
Well, I guess it's like they say. The tooth shall set you free.
Maybe I should have climbed down.
Talk about escaping by the skin of your teeth. Now to stop LaRoche and his evil plans for world domination. My spy watch is beeping. I'd better answer it.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless has intercepted a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
Where's it coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from an exhibit called We World.
We World, eh? Sounds silly.
The message
Sounds
is staticky,
golden.
and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to hear it. You can pick him up here at the Mobile Command Center.
By the way, I've recorded Napoleon LaRoche's evil plans and I'm
Hello, Mr.
sending them
Kid.
to you via the spy watch.
I look forward to hearing the
Hope you
dish.
like
Monkey
90s
Penny,
children's
out.
games. That's the main thing I'm doing tonight. We're also going to Piss World. I still looking at piss. It shouldn't have taken me a full 2 hours when I played Dry Cereal, but I feel like it's going to take me even longer this time because I've never actually played this one. There it is.
What's the worst part of this job?
The uniforms make me look like a security guard.
But you are a security guard.
Oh, yeah? Unless you're playing piano. Hands off those keys. Those keys are to all the exhibits at the fair, and they're my responsibility.
Well, actually, I do play piano.
Just keep your hands off those keys.
I'll
I
keys
can't
you.
get in. The door is locked.
I need a...
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. It says 3.
I don't think I need to just slip in while he's coughing. Oh, we got a whopping 3 viewers.
How long have you been in the World's Fair souvenir business?
Oh, it's
Going
Fair
on
Lady.
3 years now. Would you like a souvenir of my 3-year anniversary? They're real pretty.
I
Yeah,
think
it
I'll
took
just
me
wait
about
for
30
the big
minutes to get to the
5-year
goldfish.
souvenir.
But I wouldn't be surprised if there was
Hold
something...
up there, sir. You have a stamp on your hand?
No, I can't say that I do.
I better stamp your hand so you can get back into the fair. There you are, sir. Have a nice day.
I'm boned.
Thank you.
I feel like I was in the middle of a sentence just now.
Spy Fox, I've been waiting
that
for you.
canned heat?
Smelly is up to their usual bag of dirty tricks, I see.
Walter Wireless, Spy Corps' top tracking bug. Good to be working with you again, Walt.
You too, Spy Fox. The last time I ended up with a fever from being cat scratched.
Right. Sorry about that. So, you picked up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
That's right, but all I could make out was something regarding an off-switch activation code before the signal went dead. I've got to find Dottie Dash, Spy Fox. This must be important. The signal was traced to an exhibit in the fair called WeWorld.
WeWorld, eh? Sounds like your kind of place. Well, hop aboard, Walter, and I'll get you into this WeWorld.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Heh, that's my line.
I don't hear the Jackbox unless you're not talking about, like, the You Don't Know Jack guy specifically. But yeah, it's definitely got a Saturday morning
By heat.
cartoon feel.
This looks like some hot work. How does this gadget work,
Most
Professor
likely
Quack?
the main inspiration.
Now, this
Past,
gadget,
you know,
I'm really
Spy
proud of.
movies.
You can spray it on something, say like a thermometer, and watch the temperature rise right before your eyes.
Now that's a gadget that really rises to the occasion.
You could say that again.
All right. Now that's a gadget that really rises to the occasion.
Light on the palate, rough on the tummy.
How do you skip? I think I need
That's
something.
the Spy
Fuck.
Gadget vending machine.
Yeah, I know it is. I think I need something to make that
I bet these are cool.
Dog guard.
Spy skates.
Go
They
away.
look sharp, Professor Quack. How do they work?
or get into such a coughing fit that he
I've
can't
always
do
loved the
anything.
grace and beauty of figure skating. But being in the spy biz never left time for the years of training. So I created these. You simply slip them on and insert a diagram of the skate maneuver you want to perform, and voila! The skates, with you in them, perform it perfectly.
Well, those could sure help to put the villains on ice.
Ah, right, Spy Fox.
Okay, cool. I just need to press escape.
A spy key replicator can. What's the key to this gadget, Professor Quack?
That's a one-shot camera, like no other in the
Okay,
world.
that's what I
It's
need.
specifically made for replicating keys. You take a picture of the key you want to replicate, then bake it in an oven. The picture shrinks down and hardens into an exact duplicate of the key you took the picture of. It can only hold one picture at a time, but you can take a picture over another picture. If you bake a picture into the wrong key, just insert the key back into the camera and it will turn back into key film.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Don't worry, it's a point-and-shoot, easy-bake gadget.
Okay, that sounds like what I want. And, I don't know, I guess I'll put you back.
I'll save this.
Yeah, take me back. Yeah.
That's the...
I'm very happy to know I can skip this shit now. Wait. You.
Have you been giving massages for very long?
Most of them are pretty short.
That's good. Ouch!
He's had an awakening.
After that, you should feel like a whole new person.
What can you tell me about Napoleon LaRoche?
He gets his shell popped here often. After he gets popped, you can usually find him tending to plants.
Plants, huh? Thanks for the tip.
Oh yeah, your tension is just dissolving away.
I wonder which key I should take a picture of.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Let's go actually look at the building numbers first.
What's the best part of working here?
Locking up.
I need ice skate.
I don't actually know what to do there, so let's not do anything.
Is this Plant World?
Correct, my dear. I am Madam Ladybug, the slightly irritated owner of Plant World. Instead of the beauteous red rose I ordered, I have been sent a mutant Venus flytrap by Napoleon LaRoche.
Nice cage, though.
A locked cage for which I have no combination. On top of it all, this particular Venus flytrap has something in its mouth.
Interesting. It's the off switch. How diabolical of LaRoche to feed it to a mutant Venus flytrap. I've got to get it out of there and find a rose for the ladybug. No small feat. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about getting a rose for Madam Ladybug. That won't do me any good.
I wanted to put him on a date.
I'd better answer.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, an informant has a hot tip about the off switch and is waiting for you at the Food of the Future exhibit. Ask for the candy apple.
The candy apple. Got it, thanks.
Monkey Penny signing off.
Spy Fox out.
Food.
Apples have always been associated with wisdom.
Don't you like the way they go crunchity crunch?
Anything else?
I like the way they go crunchity crunch.
So that's my contact, eh? Brilliant disguise. I'd like a candied apple, please.
Certainly, sir. Here at Food of the Future, all food is on sticks. It allows you to enjoy your favorite foods without using a knife or fork or having to stop what you're doing. Here you go, a free candied apple on a stick sample.
Well, I have the candied apple.
Isn't that just grand?
Yes, but I, meaning me, have in my possession the candied apple.
Only one candied apple sample per customer. Now run along and enjoy the fair, Pumpkin.
Maybe she wants me to come back when there are less people around. Oh well, this candied apple looks good.
Watch what you're doing. You want to give me a coronary?
Ah, Lenny, you're the apple of my eye. What information do you have for me?
Hi, Spy Fox. Listen close. There are spies everywhere, so don't look directly at me. This leaf contains the information that you need.
This is too small to read.
What do you want from me? I wrote it with my teeth. Now I got to split. People are starting to stare. Throw me in the dumpster.
Suit yourself.
Oh! I'm all right. Save yourself.
Can I have him read it to me?
That's not going to do me any good.
Okay. Wasn't there a big magnifying glass over here? No, fuck off. No, that's not there. Plant, land, world.
I can see a star, a square, and a circle on this leaf. I did it! I need to get that plant and somehow open its trap so I can get the off switch. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
You would think they would have pepper. It's a food world.
Welcome to You Clone It, where you get two for the price of one.
Stereo sheep.
I'm Doll, and I'm Lee.
Hello, Dolly. So nice to have you back where you belong. You clone it?
You got it. Got one, two, clone it.
May I clone something?
What shall we clone? Our paycheck. No, really. The cloning machine can only replicate food items.
Good to know.
Something seems fishy. Cod, bare your soul.
Oh, I'm sadder than an ant in a neck brace at a picnic. In the old days, it never failed. The Cape Cod would razzle and dazzle with his mighty cape of joy, and then the finale. A shot out of the cannon.
Sounds exciting.
Then, one fateful day, we were at a sea monkey convention and my assistants Goldie and Blow were setting up my act. My lucky clear goggles were misplaced, and in their stead was a pair of dark goggles.
So what you're saying is that you need your lucky clear goggles?
You ever try to steer yourself with dark goggles after you've been shot out of a cannon, son?
Not lately, no.
Well, it's impossible to see the target.
Hey, Cod, can I borrow those dark goggles?
You can't borrow these until I get my lucky clear goggles back. Well, I need these for my act until then.
Okay.
What's this? It looks like a pair of binoculars. Whatever that thing is, it's letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil dogbot's Achilles heel. It looks like some kind of breath analyzer. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to make out what breath it's showing. I see a breath analyzer, and now I see that it's letting the bad guy type with the glasses on into the...
I know. I'm just trying to fucking...
That breath and...
Yep. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking for something, or that was just to tell me where the thing was. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking for anything at all. Whoa. Screen just closed for me for a minute. Oh well, I'm fucking out of here.
That bad guy put on those glasses, breathed on that breath device, and the secret door opened. That must be the secret door LaRoche mentioned that leads to the inner workings of the evil dogbot. I need to figure out how to get in there.
Yoink. You might have said something.
That's not going to do me any good. I wasn't fast enough. I need a way to look over that bad guy's shoulder.
Oh.
Wearing...
It's this.
Everything looks...
Is there... Am I doing it wrong?
What a great way to view the fair.
Yep, sure is. You made me watch the dude like 4 times earlier, now let me see it again.
I can see that goon breathing into the analyzer. Something's appearing on screen. It looks like pickle pot pie. That breath analyzer is checking for the aroma of pickle pot pie.
Good to know. Are there other food places?
Wouldn't you like to take a walk to stretch your legs?
Yeah, but I have to stay here to keep an eye on the thermometer. If it goes over 80 degrees, I have to go phone the air conditioning repair guy.
80 degrees,
Hey, you! You cannot go in! The Wax Museum is not open yet!
Would you believe me if I told you that I had my own television show on public access called Entering the Wax Museum?
Yes, but you may not go in. And don't stand in front of that thermometer. I have to keep a close eye on it.
Okay, so I need that. Get me out of here. Let me out of here. Have I used anything?
Here's where I'll save...
You don't have to flash for 50 years. Just let me.
That's the spy heat.
No. Wrong. There we go.
Just watch this spy heat the joint up with a demo of his spy heat. Excuse me, but the temperature has gone up well over 80 degrees.
Oh, no! I must call the air conditioning repair place. Oh, dear. I'll be on hold for hours.
That spy heat certainly was the hot ticket.
Works every time.
Bella a Bug, who worked hard for roaches' rights. She worked hard for better housing for roaches who wanted to escape those deadly hotels. George Washington Cougar, an inventor who found 101 uses for gelatin. Gelatin sneakers, gelatin tires, and gelatin bricks. They don't last, but the inventions look cute when they wiggle. Thomas Elephant, inventor of the mesh umbrella, light bulbs painted black, and shoes made out of bubble gum. Gum shoes. After playing in them all day, you could have a stinky snack. Ah, St. Joan of Arc. She made sure that every child in the world had access to ice cream. She became the patron saint of cold cows.
They burned her alive.
Bert Barracuda, the successful songwriter who wrote such pop standards as Do You Know the Way to Swim Upstream? And my personal favorite, What's It All About, Algae? Wolfgang Duck, an innovative chef known for his imaginative pairings of fresh local ingredients with his own version of what's tasty today. I like to cook, and I'm an imaginative fox. A chef outfit just might come in handy.
Okay. I have yet to actually see a food place other than the stick place. Maybe I need to do...
That's not going to do me any...
What?
Two from Yucko.
Wide!
Lard on a stick.
I don't need to say anymore. Where else can I go?
Which key should I photograph? Key 3.
Where do I get a fucking oven? There's a kitchen somewhere.
Those are really nice
rose.
roses.
I need a rose, don't I?
I throw them to ice skaters to do a perfect single snow boot.
I can gather information about the single snow boot ice skate move with this talk balloon.
I guess I'll talk to anybody.
What do you know about the ice skating move known as the single snow boot?
I know nothing of skating. Have you asked the ex-skating champion, the masked she-bear? She is said to be working at the fair somewhere.
Will she give me a demonstration?
Perhaps, if you ask nicely.
What's up with the differences in, like, mic quality? Some of them are like, hello, I'm Spy Fox, and then others are like, hello, down here. Sorry if that was terribly loud.
What do you know about the single snow boot ice skating move?
You look tense. Let me give you a massage. I tell you, kiddo, I did the single snow boot as the masked she-bear. In fact, that skating move is fully illustrated in the latest edition of the bi-monthly magazine Skaters Weekly in a color diagram and everything.
Color diagram? May I have that?
It's all yours, sweetie.
Thanks.
I just need the booty. Or maybe. My fucking poop.
Those are the spy skates.
I know, I was here.
Amazing! Professor Quack's spy skates feel like they were made for me. Oh, that's right. They were.
And do a little bit.
This should do the trick. I was so good I burned the skates out. Oh well, I don't need them anymore.
Except you do to get off the ice.
You did it, kid! I haven't seen a move like that since Sonia Henpeck.
Thank you. What a perfect red rose.
Oh, Oh, thank you, sir. I'll just replace that atrocious flytrap with his beauteous rose.
Nicely done. I can dispose of that flytrap for you.
How polite. Obviously, you're a fox with home training.
Yes, I am housebroken, thank you.
Does he say something if I hover over it?
I need to get the off switch out of that flytrap's mouth.
Yes. But give
Here's
me
where
a means of doing so. I need to find an oven. I need to find a thing to get this out of the thing. Need some place to use the thing. Wait. What if I do this? I completely forgot about this oven.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. Here's where my notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information.
Sorry, I don't know how long ago you told me about that.
Here's where my notes go.
Ahem.
Oh! Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you come in, Chef Wolfgang. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, I was in the neighborhood and I thought to myself, it has been a long time since I last prepared food inside a giant mechanical dog.
Yes, well, of course, as a fellow master chef, you are welcome to make use of my kitchen.
That's very generous of you. I believe
But you may not use my wooden spoons. The purple ones, they are mine and I need them.
Of course. How foolish of me.
You know, of course, that too many master chefs spoil the broth.
Chef Dinah, I can honestly say that compared to you, I am merely an imposter.
Oh, Wolfgang.
A Mogus?
You are such a kidder. You are too kind, too kind.
Can you prepare pickle pot pie?
Why, I won the French Cooking Medal of Honor for my pickle pot pie. And of course I can make it. Well, that is, I could make it. But I only have one pickle right now.
Can't you make it with the one pickle you do have?
Absolutely not. Good pickle pot pie must be made with exactly 2 pickles. Here, you can take this one, and if you can find another exactly like it, I'd be more than happy to make you some pickle pot pie.
Thanks, Chef. 2 pickles, eh? I'll get those for you on the double.
Stir, stir, stir.
Up.
Oop, wrong. Incorrect. Foolhardy. Pickle.
I have this pickle.
Don't come running
Funniest
back
shit I've ever
with your
seen.
trouble. I think he wants us to quote it, doll. Very well, Lee. You do the honors. No. After you. I insist. No, please. After you.
I'll do it.
Don't touch that. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, but does it do julienne fries?
You can always tell when a customer is not going to buy, Lee. You speak the truth, doll.
Pardon me, Dolly. Pardon.
Here you are. 2 big, juicy pickles.
If you know what I mean.
Wonderful! How exciting that you should find 2 so identical. They appear to be exactly alike.
Perhaps they're related.
The secret to gourmet cooking is careful mixing of only the finest ingredients.
Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to try that one of these days.
Voila! Oh, thank you!
My breath should now be potent enough to get me past that electronic sniffer and into the secret workings of the giant robot dog.
What was that?
What do you know about that? Pickle Pot Pie did the trick. Now I can come and go as I please. LaRoche's breath analyzer was no match for a clever international spy like me. I must be in the belly of LaRoche's evil beast. I should have a look around.
I have been waiting in line for over 12 hours to ride famous French pastries of the past. A cream-filled adventure. It was the highlight of the fair. The attendant refused to let me on because I was not tall enough to go through the turnstile. The turnstile. Other taller kids laughed at me. I thought that one day it would be I who would do the laughing. Ha ha ha! I am laughing. Ha ha! See, it is I who is laughing. Yes. Very soon the evil Dogbot will be fully wound. And without the off switch there will be no way for anyone to stop me from crushing all the turnstiles and conquering the world!
Thanks.
The opening and closing of that door must be controlled by some sort of fingerprint recognition device. I wonder what would happen if... A picture of LaRoche. I'll bet if I want to get into that room, I'll have to find a way to get a copy of LaRoche's fingerprint.
I got a thing for that. I don't know how to do it. Like, can I just walk up to him and be like, hey, use these?
Those fly traps are a lot like the one I got from Plant World.
What does this one do? Ah, the bees!
Pushing this button feeds the fly traps. Those fly traps open up so wide I can see their tonsils. I can't see anything. I need some way to shield my eyes. I'm not going to let him know that I'm here. I have stayed healthy all these years by avoiding bad guys like him.
I think he's got the glasses on you.
That makes the conveyor belt go faster. I have the goggles.
Can I also take that? Nope. Why did he take the goggles off? Like, what was his incentive to do so?
I believe these are yours, Caped Cod.
My lucky goggles! I can't believe my eyes! Ugh, everything sure smells a lot different with these on.
You mean looks a lot different, don't you?
No, smells a lot different. Where'd you find these?
Sorry, they've been in my pocket for a while.
He's dead.
Can I borrow your dark goggles, Caped Cod?
Heck, son, you can have them. I don't need them anymore. Best not to use them for flying out of a cannon, though.
Thanks, that's good to know.
Oops, that's not the way. I'm actually probably going to be ahead of schedule. Or, you know, beating this game faster than the first one.
Looking safe and being cool. A spy must always be prepared.
Entirely because I've figured out I can skip shit now.
That looks just like the perfect place to set this mutant Venus flytrap.
Do you need to take them off to press the button?
It seems that mutant Venus flytrap prefers to eat flies instead of off switches for giant evil dog bots. I have the off switch. LaRoche's evil scheme is crumbling.
Look at them. The fools are unaware that by simply entering the fair, they are making possible my plans for world domination. As they enter the fair, they pass through a turnstile, which rotates a series of gears beneath the admissions gate. These gears, in turn, rotate a giant underground bridge that passes below the fair to the base of my cleverly disguised giant robot dog. From there, another series of gears turn, spinning the drive shaft, which turn, yet more gears that wind up the massive spring that will power my unstoppable, evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth tourist comes to the turnstile, my evil dogbot will be completely wound. And then, I will unleash the dogbot on the unsuspecting world and conquer it in the name of Smelly! Ha ha ha! Oh, the Roach, that is a good one.
Bye, friend.
I don't want him to...
Oh, fuck you. Shouldn't be nice. Right now. Can I seriously just walk up to him and be like, hey, here's the fucking...
Oh, gracious me. Oh, my, oh dear, oh.
Excuse me, what's the matter?
I don't have a single fork for Mr. LaRoche's dinner, and he gets so surly when he has to wait for his food.
Well, you know the old saying, surly to bed and surly to rise. Ah, that's LaRoche's dinner?
Yes, spit-roasted boot béarnaise.
Don't tell me. The sauce isn't...
Oh, yes, it is.
Ugh. I think I'm going to be sick.
Now, where are those forks?
Here you are. It so happens I carry a fork for just this kind of situation.
A fork? I've been looking all over for one.
I learned in boot camp it pays to have a fork at all times.
Thank you. I'd better get this spit roasted boot béarnaise out to Napoleon the Roach before he starts acting like a heel.
It's only a matter of time now before I have LaRoche's prince.
Spit roasted boot béarnaise, my favorite dish.
This boot was made for eating.
And that's just what I'll do.
Pretty soon that boot is going to be inside of you.
There it is. Now I'm almost ready to give LaRoche the boot. And I don't mean for dinner.
A little tough, but still good.
Stir, stir, stir. Flip, flip, flip.
Since I'm over here, I'll go ahead and grab a random new thing just in case.
That's the term.
Yep, sure is.
Let's give this a try, shall we? Like the old song says, a spoonful of LaRoche's fingerprint helps the steel door go down.
That went sideways.
Pineapple.
Yep. Bug.
That won't do me any good.
What are you for?
Walter, the tracking bug here. I've got to pick up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash in WeWorld.
Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. I forgot I gotta put on the fucking... Undo the thing. I do the thing.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Stir, stir, stir.
Amazing! The key
Ow.
goes into the oven full size and comes out tiny, much like my Aunt Ethel's meatloaf.
Stir, stir, stir.
WeWorld's this way.
Where do you think you're going? That exhibit is closed.
It's all right. I have a key.
Oh, well. If you've got a key, then go right in.
Ah, the right key. Excellent. See, I told you I had a key. This opening is too small to get through. It'll take someone much smaller than myself to get through. There you go, Walter. You've got to find Dottie Dash, the microfiche.
You can count on me, Spy Fox.
This is his whole own thing.
I bet my contact Dottie Dash is in that dream house somewhere. Chances are good that I'll find my contact Dottie Dash inside that dream house.
Yep.
This car is my ticket to the dream house. This is the only way to travel. This just in, Design flaw discovered in Dreamhouse. What a shocking waste of valuable attic space.
Oh, nothing.
Well, now, things are starting to look up. I've been told that it's impolite to stare, but in this case, I'll make an exception. I can't go there with that refrigerator in my way.
What the fuck do you mean?
The refrigerator is now in cold storage.
I see.
This button opened that door. My instinct tells me I'm getting closer to Dottie Dash's location.
I'm so tense, I might just fucking explode.
This button opens and closes the bottom drawer. And the $74 million question is, who invented the retractable TV? I must remember to check with Quack about a pair of spy-top sneakers. I can open and close the top drawer with this button, but will it sort my socks? Close, but no banana.
Huh?
Typically, I would open and close the drawer by hand. Calm, cool thinking pays off. Film at 11. Around and around and down. This is Walter Wireless. Eureka! Astounding. There is a bathtub in the floor, and it looks deep. That closed the floor over the tub.
Yep.
Walter, I'm glad you found me. I've been on surveillance here in WeWorld, searching the airwaves for anything suspicious. I intercepted a smelly message that has to do with some activation code. My equipment went on a
Gotta get out
trip
of here,
before I
my
could get
son
the whole
Freddy
message
is
to
waiting
you in
for me.
Spycore, but I think it's really important.
I'm sure it is, but if it was a radio message, how do you know it smelled bad?
Not smelly, smelly. The Society for
Really
Meaningless
committed to
Evil,
this bit.
Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
All right, our evil nemesis. So what was the rest of the message? I need to transmit it to SpyFox right away.
Of course, the activation code is apple, cherry, grape.
Got it. Walter Wireless calling SpyFox.
Please stand by.
Come in, SpyFox.
I read you loud and clear, Walter. Did you find Dottie Dash?
I did. I'm going to transmit the activation code Dottie intercepted to you via the Spywatch. Stay tuned.
Apple, cherry, grape. I've got it, Walt. Good job, Dottie.
Thanks, SpyFox. The rest is up to you now.
Good luck, SpyFox. This is
Take me,
Walter
SpyFox.
Wireless signing off.
I've got the off-switch activation code. Now that LaRoche is in for it.
Soon my diabolical plan will reach its fiendish fruition. I will be unstoppable. For who or what can possibly stand up to the onslaught of a big, giant, mechanical dog robot? My sophisticated machine of menace will march across the surface of the earth and claim it in my name. People will shout my name to the skies. LaRoche! 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 And I will say, yes, what is it? All the world leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It's quite an evil plan, no?
This way. Wait.
At last, the off switch is in its place and the activation code is set correctly.
Finally, the 1 millionth customer has come to the turnstile. The dog boat is now fully operational. Let's hit it!
I don't think this is a good sign. I hope La Roche has earthquake insurance.
300 people have already died.
Must get to the off switch. Bad dogbot. Sit.
What? Spy Fox!
You called? La Roche, your evil days are over.
I don't think so. The sun has not yet set.
I should go in after it.
Okay.
That La Roche won't get away from me. I wonder what he's up to now.
That Spy Fox thinks he's so smart. I have one more trick to play before I make my escape through these sewer pipes. This computer program will set up 1 million toasters hidden in the dog box. Together, the toasters will simultaneously burn 1 million pieces of toast, leaving a dark gray cloud hanging over the fair for the next 10 months, much like Seattle. Oh no! There is a bug in the program! Ah! I must check my variables and track down all the stray pixels.
That dastardly La Roche won't get away with that. Not with Spy Fox on his trail.
I want
That
this.
hammer is too far to reach from here.
Oh, kiss my ass.
That grate is connected to that lever above by that triangle-shaped bolt. Interesting. When that lever is thrown, La Roche's escape card will plummet down the track. I'm sure that's part of La Roche's escape plan. I'll need to change that plan. I bet that wrench could come in handy. I have to break through that glass to get it.
Good.
Ouch! I have to find something other than my shoulder to break that glass with.
He said I couldn't get the hammer.
It says to Spy Jail. Well, I'll be. This sewer system connects to Spy Jail. If I can figure out a way to redirect the pipes, I may be able to flush La Roche directly there. That won't do me any good.
What? Why?
That pipe looks like it's connected to the pipe directly below La Roche's getaway cart.
Yeah, and it's made of wood.
I'm sure that pipe is connected to the... That
wood,
won't
right?
do me any good. I think that made the pipe move.
Yeah. Why would he have a pipe to Spy Jail?
This ball-peen hammer looks interesting. It might come in handy.
Balls and pain. So,
There, that moved the sewer grate out of the way.
Hold on.
It's down the drain for you, LaRoche.
What? You again? Uh-oh. Let us... How humiliating.
We're gonna see the gut go.
For doing such a commendable job in catching Napoleon LaRoche, Spy Fox, you get my eternal gratitude.
I had excellent help on this case, Chief.
Ah, yes. I present to you the Grand Golden Family Approved Fortified Supreme Certificate of Excellence.
Thanks, Chief. It was all in the line of duty. For the deductive reasoning and daring deeds displayed in disabling the dangerous and destructive evil Dogbot, for saving the World's Fair from the total devastation, and for defeating the deceptively dastardly and decidedly deceitful villain Napoleon LaRoche, you are hereby awarded this certificate of accomplishment along with Spy Corps' highest honors and unyielding gratitude. Signed by the Spy Corps' chief and stamped with the Spy Corps' wax seal of excellence.
If it's not printable, then it's completely useless. Yes. No. Yes. That was Spy Fox 2. And now... Pajama Sammy. I could've. Or should've.
Deep in the
Would've.
bowels of an old power plant, a sinister plot is hatching. Ha ha! At last the time has come to hatch my
Wait.
sinister plot. This lever will activate my blackout generator and the world will be thrown into eternal night. Not so fast,
How do I
Doctor!
get out?
What? Pajama Man! That's right, Fiend, and I have some gadgets of my
Yeah,
own.
I'm trying to fix it. There we go. Let's start by... no. Start by closing Pajama Sam. Close you, I don't know why you're open. Before I do anything else, let's edit this. Then do this. Do we have visuals now?
Deep in the bowels of an old power plant, a sinister plot is hatching. Ha ha! At last the time has come to hatch my sinister plot. This lever will activate my blackout generator and the world will be thrown into eternal night.
As a kid, I thought he had two
Not
faces.
so fast, Darkness! What? Pajama Man! That's right, Fiend, and I have some gadgets of my own. Take that! Ah! Not the Illuminator Mark V! Do you have anything to say before you're sucked into my portable bad guy containment unit?
I wish you'd pick up your...
But, there we go. Let's try doing... Still nothing, huh? What about when I do this? Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Sorry, I guess you're gonna have to miss that really important opening cutscene where I read the comic.
Deep in the bowels of an old power
do
plant,
this.
a sinister plot is hatching. Ha ha! At last the time has come to hatch my sinister plot. Phew! This lever will activate my blackout generator and the world will be thrown into eternal night. Ha ha! Not so fast, darkness! What? Pajama Man! That's right, Fiend, and I have some gadgets of my own. Take that! Ah, not the Illuminator Mark V! It takes 20D batteries, you know. Do you have anything to say before you're sucked into my portable bad guy containment unit? I guess I better finish finding my stuff.
Let's see.
Oh, here's my Pajama Sam mask right where it's supposed to be. How did that happen? Now I just need my lunchbox and my flashlight.
So, whatever I skipped was, he's reading the comic, his mom comes in and is like, hey, go to sleep. But he's afraid of something in his closet. And he says it's Darkness Man or whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna go in there and defeat him, but I need my shit.
Here's my flashlight underneath all my socks.
Ah!
The Illuminator Mark V Jr. It takes 2D batteries, you know. Now I just have to find my lunchbox.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing but trash in there. Nothing but clothes in here.
Oopsie daisy.
My signature edition all-metal Pajama Man lunchbox. I mean, my portable bad guy containment unit. I can keep Darkness in this after I capture him. Okay, I'm ready to go into my closet and capture Darkness. All right, I'm ready for action. All right, Darkness, here comes Pajama Sam. Hello? Is anybody in here? Darkness? Hello? Whoa! Wow!
I played this one a lot. And I played, Thunder and Lightning aren't so frightening.
Ouch. Wow. This looks like where Darkness lives, all right. I better go find him before Mom notices I'm gone. Well, there's no turning back now. Boy, I had no idea my closet was this big on the inside.
This is what happens when you don't clean it. Mold starts growing and then it turns into an ecosystem.
Whoa!
Kasha
Mom's customs instruction. Well, 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 what have we here? Looks like a flashlight and a signature edition all-metal Pajama Man lunchbox. Did you declare these before entering the land of darkness, young man?
Declare? Well, no, I guess not. I
think we'd better confiscate these items. They could be dangerous.
Hey, I need those.
And you're traveling in disguise. Let's see what you really look like,
My Pajama Sam mask.
Pajama Sam, eh? Well, all right then, Pajama Sam. You can go, but I've got my eye on you.
Uh-oh. Now what do I do? Hey, one of my socks! Mom said I should pick these up. This is where I'll keep all the socks I find in the land of...
It's pretty athletic.
You can borrow that if you like.
Thanks.
I feel bad about you losing your things.
Yeah, how am I supposed to capture darkness without all my stuff?
Well, I'm sure your things are here in the land of darkness somewhere. If you look around, you might be able to find them again.
I hope so. I'll bring you back your rope later, okay?
Good luck.
I think I need the rope to do this.
Uh-oh. I hope that nice tree's not too mad that I lost her rope. At least I got this great piece of wood. Miss Tree, I'm sorry, but I lost the rope you let me borrow.
It's been 30 seconds.
Oh, that's all right. I can probably get a new one.
You're not mad?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of a relief not to have to hold that rope up all day long.
Here's your
I
dead
feel
family.
kind of bad about losing your rope. Would you like to have this piece of wood instead?
Ew, take it away, take it away. Whew.
That scary-looking place up there must be Darkness's house. I'll bet that's where I'll find him. Hi.
Hello.
My name's Sam. I'm going to capture Darkness and put him in a metal lunchbox. After I find my lunchbox, I mean.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Sam.
Okay.
You can call me Otto.
Do that, I guess.
Hi again, Otto.
Hello, Sam.
Would you give me a ride across the river?
Oh, no. I can't go in the water. I'd sink. I'm made of wood, you know.
But wood floats.
No, I don't think so. I had this friend and he told me this story about his dentist brother who, he was made of wood and he got in the water and he sank.
Really?
Straight to the bottom. It's so scary. I wish I'd been a car.
I think your friend was wrong. Wood floats in the water.
Oh, I wish that were true.
Okay, check this out. It's wood, right?
He knows.
Yes.
He told me he was watching Tucker Carlson. Joe Rogan
See?
podcast, I said it.
Wood floats.
Yeah?
So you'll float too. Come on, give it a try.
We all float down here.
Yes. Well, so far, so good. Well, here goes nothing. I'm doing it! I'm floating! Yahoo! Oh boy, this is great! Can I give you a ride somewhere? Come on, hop in!
Can I only go over there?
Oh, let's go sailing.
Well, technically we can't do that since I'm not a sailboat because I don't have a sail.
Let's go
I know what you mean,
sailing.
but technically you should say, let's go floating or something like that.
Sure, whatever you say. Let's go sailing.
Okay.
I don't think I ever got that as a kid.
Another sock. I better pick it up like Mom said. This is where I'll keep all the socks I find.
Yeah, I already talked about that.
Neat, an old hollow log. Maybe there's a frog in it or something. Rats, there's nothing in here at all. Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck. Yes.
I'm wearing the corpse of one of those guys from earlier.
I wonder how Pajama Man would handle this. Ow! Whoa! Ow!
Good day to you, fellow tree.
It's hot in there. Another sock. This is where I'll keep all the socks I find in the lake. Hey, pennies. I wish
the grass were greener here.
Why are you wishing? I threw the penny in.
Who's the wishing well here, you or me?
Oh.
I wished for a penny. Oh, good heavens, I've got my wish already, haven't I? Thank you.
Is that my Pajama Sam mask?
This mask belongs to the people.
I got radicalized
Sure
early.
looks like my mask.
Property is theft, man. Anyway, I need the mask to protect my identity as the leader of the Salad Liberation Front.
The what?
The Salad Liberation Front. We're a group of veggies fighting
We're out
against the
to
course system.
tops
We're tired
the
of being
1%.
relegated to the salad. We want to be the main course.
Whatever. I just want my mask back.
I'll tell you what. The other carrots are being held prisoner in the refrigerator in Darkness's kitchen. If you help me free the carrots, I'll give you back the mask.
Okay, it's a deal.
Great. I'll come with you to the kitchen so I can direct the operation.
Okay, sure.
Straight up my butt.
I guess I better put my ingenious disguise back on. Whoa!
Good fortune to you.
Thank you, fellow tree.
Can't talk to him. I want that sock.
Yay, one of my socks!
Yeah.
Why do people have to pay a toll just to cross a bridge?
To get to the other side, of course. Rules are rules. You're not some kind of troublemaker, are you?
No, sir, not me.
Not so fast. Nobody sneaks across without paying.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
Don't you think a whole pound of gold is kind of a lot for a bridge toll?
Supply and demand. This is the only way to get over to the park, so take it or leave it. Know what I mean?
I guess so.
Let's go this way.
It's an oil can. And there's some oil in it. I can't open this door. There's no knob on it.
Oh, knob you.
Ah! Yippee!
I need the Magni.
Hey, there's my signature edition all-metal Pajama Man lunchbox.
Were we looking for that?
Yeah, I needed to put darkness in when I capture him. It's my portable bad guy containment unit, just like Pajama Man.
Oh, I see.
Rats can't reach it. That looks like one of them. Whoa, did you see that? That looks like fun.
Sure. Fun. Right.
Another sock! Yeah, that was fun! Let's do it again!
How about not right away, okay?
I don't know why, but I would sit there for like a long time fucking with the little bubbles there.
Bye, Otto. I'll be back soon.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Yep, this is Darkness's house, all right. These are pretty heavy.
Right, I gotta be in it.
Wow, physics.
There's no
First name
mail.
Dark,
Beat
last name Ness.
These baskets must be the way up into Darkness's house.
Didn't know it was a Earthbound related universe. This little bit always gave me Totoro vibes.
I guess I weigh more than 1 stone. Hello? Anybody home?
Chunks of food for Darkness's stew. Turn my crank and watch me spew.
This is one of those dumbwaiter things. I bet I could fit in there.
That's a no-no, we avow it. No, we simply can't allow it.
Sharpen up my blade and then these vegetables I'll julienne.
Darkness's thirst is just the worst. He drinks so much, you'd think he'd burst.
I can't let you in, for you might liberate the carrots that I'm holding for the huge green salad.
Please, won't you open the door since I have another victim?
What? I surrender, not ever await. Now I see. You now have captured that troublesome carrot eater guy. I'll open up my door so you can put that rogue inside my drawer.
Oh no, our orange leader was caught.
Our fight for our freedom for us, we are diminished.
Completely finished.
Carrot!
Hey guys, don't you see he's with me and you're free to go.
Free!
Yes, free.
Free!
Uh-huh.
Free! Free!
Free! Free!
Free!
Yeah,
Free!
yeah,
Free!
sure.
Free!
Whoopee!
I almost forgot this, but you've earned it. You have taken the tide and turned it. You may take this mask and wear it. A gift of gratitude from this carrot.
Hooray! I finally have my mask. 2 more things and I finish my task.
You know, you did the thing I asked you not to do.
Going down.
Ah!
Although shortly I'll be chewed, nevertheless I must conclude.
In darkness's house, it's always lunchtime. Just be prepared to be prepared.
That's my Pajama Sam mask.
Yes, it is. There's something.
Whoa, what happened? Why aren't you moving anymore? Maybe I should turn on the music again. Well, I guess that's not gonna work. Hello? According to this clock, it's 8:45.
Okay, I don't see him anymore.
Oh my gosh, darkness must be right behind this door. Oh! Oh! Ow! Hi!
Hello, and welcome to The Brain Tickler, the game where you get to show how smart
I don't like the
you
look on that
really
second door.
are.
Actually, I just wanted to go through.
I think we can arrange that, can't we, Wink?
That's right, Blink. But he'll have to answer a few questions first, because, as you know, no one can pass through the doors of knowledge without first playing
The Brain Tickler. Let's meet our first contestant. What's your name, son?
It's Sam.
He's Sam, all the way from, well, wherever it is he's from.
His interests include skydiving, channeling ancient spirits, and stamp collecting.
I don't collect stamps. You're making that up.
And he'll be playing today for the right to pass through the doors of knowledge. He'll be asked questions from 4 categories. Once he's correctly answered one question from each of the categories, he wins. And we all know what that means, right, Wink? Step right over here, Sam, and select your first category.
Our categories today are geography, cosmology, animals, and the land of darkness.
I'll take geography, please.
All right, here is your question. In which ocean are the islands of Hawaii located?
The Pacific Ocean.
That's correct!
Philly Ocean is a good pick.
That's 1 category down and 3 to go.
You're doing well. Go ahead and choose another category.
Let me try cosmology.
All right, here is your question. How long does a manicure... I'm sorry, that's a cosmetology question. How is a star formed?
A whole lot of space gas catches on fire.
Yes, that's essentially correct.
Two down, 2 to go.
All right. Which of the remaining 2 categories would you like to try next?
I'd like animals, please.
Pick one of the joke
All right.
answers.
Here is your question. What is the fastest animal on land?
My big brother, Mark.
Well, your brother may be very fast, but we were looking for the cheetah.
But don't worry, there are plenty of questions left, so you can try again.
That's right. So go ahead and pick a category.
I'd like animals, please.
All right. Here is your question. What is the largest mammal?
My big brother Mark.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is the whale. However large your brother might be, he is probably smaller than an adult blue whale.
I mean, it's closer
But
than
don't worry, there
any of
are
the other
plenty of
choices
questions
were.
left, so you can try again.
That's right. So go ahead and pick a category.
I'd like animals, please.
All right, here is your question. What is a group of lions called?
Okay, good. If they were all my big brother Mark, we're gonna be here all
That's
night.
correct.
You're really on a roll now.
Are you ready for your final category?
I'll take the land of darkness.
All right, here is your question. What is the reading on the water meter located in the mines near Darkness's house?
Can I try again later?
But hey, you can always go have a look, right?
That's right. So go ahead and pick a category.
Can we take a break and I'll come back later?
Of course we can.
Because there's always time for the Brain Tickler. We'll be back after a few short messages.
Don't look at me like that. Up. I'm not gonna try and get all the socks, but it bothers me to not get them whenever I do see them.
Look, that's my sock.
Yeah, but like, generally sort of fire and nuclear fusion resemble each other. What does this have to do with China? Oh no.
I'm Pajama Sam. I'm gonna capture Darkness and put him in a lunchbox.
Didn't ask you.
Great. My name's Mud.
Really?
No, not really.
Then why did you say it is?
Look, I'm sorry, kid. I'm just real depressed is all. See, I used to roll all over the place on this here track. Up, down, sideways, loop-de-loop. What a fun I had. But then I got rushed.
Rust?
Yeah.
Why are you so happy
Rust.
about that?
See, my wheels are rusted stiff, so I'm stuck right here on this spot. Can't move at all.
Gee, that's too bad.
Yeah, especially in summer when the pigeons come down here for some shade.
Here, I think maybe this might help your wheels.
Say, that's good. Now do the back, huh? Ooh, yeah! Yahoo! Whoopee! I'm king of the tracks again, thanks to you, kid. Hey, what'd you say your name was?
Sam.
Well, listen, Sam, the king owes you big time. Anytime you need a ride through the mines, the king will take you.
Step right up.
I always thought this would make a sick, like, amusement park ride as a kid.
Hey, King, what's this thing?
Well, that's a water meter.
It says 9:53.
Don't even bother, kid. It's a one-way door. What are you gonna do with that?
You'll see.
Okay, you be careful with it, yeah?
By the way, what is this thing?
It's a pickaxe for mining gold.
Oh, yeah.
Not ready for the door to darkness. We gotta play Pajama Sam, Birth by Sleep, Pajama Sam, Final Mix.
That there is a remote mining terminal. Try it out. It's fun.
Looks like a game to me.
You're supposed to pick up the nuggets without crashing into anything, including yourself. Watch out for the moving rocks and hot lava.
This is just a minigame. I thought I got the gold through that.
That was fun!
Whoops. Which way have I been? Oh, here we go.
Alright! That's fun! Hey, look at that! Wow, this must be gold! Hey, I found a sock back there!
I missed one. I don't actually care enough to go back for it.
I warned you to be careful.
Yeah, but look at all this gold I got!
Since you're fabulously rich, how about sharing the wealth a little? Say, let me have the small piece, huh?
Deal.
Thank you, Toast.
That was fun. Hey, I found a sock back there.
Sounds like it's gonna lead into a Hall Note song.
Here you go. This should be at least £1.
All right, you're clear. Go on across.
Hey, remember the Go Fish?
Havarti.
I'm fine. How are you?
No. I said Havarti. Don't you know how to play cheese and crackers?
Mom told me I shouldn't play with my food.
No, cheese and crackers is the name of a game, see? Come on, I'll show you how to play.
Hey, this is like tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-who? No, this is cheese and crackers. Pay attention. First, you need to choose which you're gonna be, the cheese or the crackers.
The cheese, of course.
Okay, I'll be the crackers. You're trying to get 3 of your cheeses in a row before I get 3 crackers in a row. You go first. Oh.
Thank you.
I won. Now can I eat the cheese?
No.
What did that word that you said before mean?
Havarti? That's what you say when you want to play cheese and crackers with someone. And then if they want to play too, they say provolone back to you.
Oh, I get it. Havarti.
Provolone. Try to get 5 in a row. You go first. Now it's my turn. Nice move. I didn't expect that. Let's see. Now you move. Now
you
it's my turn. Whoa, you're as sharp cheddar. Now you move.
Kiss my ass.
Let's see.
Don't do anything funny. Fuck you.
I'll bet you think you're pretty smart. Now it's my turn.
I hope this is something I'm actually supposed to be doing.
What are you waiting for?
Fuck you.
What are you waiting for?
Is there anywhere left that I could actually get 5 other than, I guess, over here?
You gonna make a move? Now you move.
Is it just gonna let me take this since I've...
Now it's my turn.
No, it's not.
I'll bet you think you're pretty smart.
Oh, it's loading. You gonna fuck me over here? You're not.
I won! Now can I eat the cheese?
No.
Oh, do I actually not get anything for that?
Havarti.
Provolone. Try to get 3 in a row. You go
I better go. We could play again later, okay?
Sure thing, buddy. You know where to find me.
Oh, is this all optional? Mother of fuck.
Hold it. If you're planning on coming back, I'll have to stamp your hand.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't believe how many people try to cheat me.
Thanks.
I got the watershed.
Oh.
953.
That's absolutely right.
You've done your homework.
You correctly answered questions from all 4 categories. That makes you the new Brain Tickler Grand Champion.
Congratulations, Sam.
Gee, thanks.
Dom Perignon, tell us what he's won.
Blink, as the new grand champion, Sam has won the right to pass through the doors of knowledge anytime he chooses.
Isn't that fantastic?
You mean I could go through right now if I want to?
That's right.
Wow.
Thank you for being here with us on The Brain Tickler. Until next time, this is Wink.
And Blink.
saying good night.
Wink and Blink's wardrobe
Okay.
was provided by the One Coat Paint Company.
Like, what kind of fan
The
fiction are we
doorknob
talking
came
about?
off. I didn't do it. I barely touched it.
.3G causes
A visitor.
Well,
something.
well. We don't get many visitors around here. How do you do?
Pretty well, thanks. How about all of you?
We're fine. Thank you for asking.
I'm not. In fact, I'm downright downbeat.
Oh? How come?
Because I ain't got nobody.
Okay.
Hey, check this out.
I'd swing my arms if I had any arms. My arms rest away. I'm nodding my head 'cause I have a head.
Okay.
Moving ahead today. This symphony is not by me. I'd never write such travesty. This depressed.
Okay, bye. I'm just saying, does the fanfiction get weird?
I don't believe I can eat that cheese, Sam.
Oh, I'm old enough to get that reference now.
I got another sock.
As a kid, I was just like,
Look,
who
that's
the
my
fuck is that?
sock.
Why are they talking to Sam?
The Book of Clues. If secret doors you would go through, you must push in only blue. Whoa, that looks like a secret door. I don't see any way to open it. I think I saw something on the other side of the door.
But it didn't let me... Oh, I remember. I've got to go through the door. Then I've got to come all the way back
I
around.
think I saw something on the other side of the door.
That's correct.
Well, here we are. Burning.
I feel lightheaded.
You're burning up, wax for brains. We all are.
That's what we're here for. Well, here we are, burning.
I hate being a candle.
I love it. Try being a sea cucumber sometime.
At least sea cucumbers aren't very flammable.
Well, here we are, burning. I feel lightheaded.
I'm sure that's a reference to something.
I wonder what this button does.
Gee, fellas, did someone mention the door to darkness?
Hey, look at that, would ya? Wow, this is like a secret mad scientist lab or something. I don't think I did that right.
Oh, I gotta do it in order.
I don't think I did that right.
Did I not? Oh, that's red, not orange.
I've become staggeringly intelligent. All the world's knowledge is mine. I can do anything. except lift my enormous head off the counter.
What would you do if your head farted?
The wisest man is he who understands that he understands nothing.
But how can he understand if he understands nothing?
Ah! You begin to understand!
Wow! I'm invisible! This must be one of those dumbwaiter things that's like a little elevator for food. I bet I could ride this one right back up to the kitchen. This must go back up to the kitchen. I wonder where...
I wonder too. I feel like there was something I could do here.
Whoops! I'm visible.
Oh well. Got a doorknob. I can go get that magnet.
I just don't...
Whoops.
I realize that's true, but fair's fair, and... Shh! It's the grand champion!
Oops, that's not right.
Hey, a magnet! This is sure to come in handy. This doorknob should fit the door. Once again, Pajama Sam saves the day with his mighty brain.
Oops.
I don't think that will work.
Me neither.
These hinges look kind of rusty. I better oil them. That did the trick. My flashlight. I can't reach it from here.
Can I just get up there? Yeah.
Now I just have to get my signature edition all-metal Pajama Man lunchbox and I'll be all set.
Kill the
Okay,
mouse.
darkness, watch out! Hey, I've got an idea.
What are you gonna do with that?
Magnets attract metal, you know.
Oh no, I don't think they do. I had this friend and... Well, what do you know?
I got my lunchbox! All right! Watch out, darkness! Pajama Sam is ready to roll!
This is my new PB. Got all the shit.
Okay, this is it. This is the big one. All right, I'm ready. Darkness! It is
Alright,
I,
there's more stuff.
Pajama Sam! I have come to vanquish you! Hello? Darkness? The closet. He's in the closet. It's locked. Maybe the key for the closet door is in there. Oh no, look at all these keys. I'll never find the right one in this mess.
Just gonna stare at it for a minute.
This must be the key. Aha! This key works. Okay, that's that. Now I'm ready to go into Darkness's closet and capture him. Watch out, Darkness. Here comes Pajama Sam. Darkness? It is I, Pajama Sam. I've come to vanquish you.
Vanquish? Is that fun?
I'm gonna capture you and lock you in my signature edition all-metal Pajama Man lunchbox.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound like fun at all. Why would you want to put me in a box?
So I won't have to be scared of you anymore?
You're scared. I'm the one who's going to be stuck in the box. Oh dear, no one ever wants to come over and play fun games with me.
You like to play games?
Yes, but I never have anyone to play with. At night, when I
My
come
favorite
out,
game is
everybody's
Torture
asleep.
and Kill Sentient
You don't
Carrot
have
game.
any friends?
Well, no.
And also gaslight chickens into wanting to be eaten
play
game.
games?
Really? Do you like to play cheese and crackers?
Do I? I played it with a toaster in the park. It's great.
Oh, good. We just need some crackers and some tasty cheese. Look at that move, huh?
Oh, yeah? Hey, what do you know? I defeated Darkness.
Oh, I didn't see that one. You win. You're good at this, Sam.
Thanks. I like this game. I better go home now, though. My mom might get worried.
Okay, maybe we can play some more tomorrow night.
Okay.
Sam, are you all right in there?
Fine, Mom. Good night.
Good night, dear.
Sam, you've been missing for 6 months.
Good night, Darkness. Let's do it again.
How about not right away, okay?
That's Pajamas. Well, I played that one a lot more than probably any of the other humongous games. So I kind of zipped through that one, especially since I learned I can skip the like walking animations and shit. So now what? Because I've been doing longer streams lately, it feels like a waste. Just call it here. Not sure if I want to quickly download like Spy Fox 3 or something. Or if I want to pull up something else. I know what I want. Launch configuration tool, sure, let's see what that does. Yeah. This is a good fucking game. Well, you follow Shippo. He has probably talked about it more than a few times. It's also a decently old and decently well-known, like, cult game. Merde. It's kind of a... I mean, it's got some... a little bit of both, I guess. There's dungeon crawling, but that's not really the point. It's mostly a shop manager more than anything else. You can beat the entire game without ever going into a dungeon. Though it's a lot easier if you do go into dungeons. Well, I would have explained that for you if it weren't for the fact that they're about to explain it right here. Well, maybe not right here. Oh, right. I shouldn't have. Well, I guess that's what I got. You probably also recognize the catchphrase capitalism ho. Or you would have if I didn't speed through it.
ここ重要ですよ。そうですね。
Don't worry about it.
ただいま。何をこっかな。ちょっといいですか。
Put you by the window and people will see it and they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna stop in and look for more stuff like that.
どれにしようかな。そうですね。
I'd love to have a physical version of this guy. I don't think it's ever left PC. Now the core of this is to haggle as best you can. Generally, different NPC types will be more receptive to different like percent ranges. I think like middle-aged men will usually buy whatever up to like 50% over. And then like housewives will be very finicky with how much they can pay. Yeah. It's beloved. It's simple, it's easy to get and pick up. It's cute. Oh, I was focusing on the review part of that. I already did that. Nice. Oh wait, I thought you were selling it to me. wasn't really paying attention.
ダメダメです。
This is Recettear. It's an old-ish Japanese PC game about running an item shop because your dad left you in debt. Let me pay attention to what she says this time. Okay, you're buying.
そうですね。ありがとうございました。
You just said no earlier.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
It's a Daojin game, but not in the weird way.
いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。そうですね。えへへ。
No, I'm the child, and the fully grown woman that is also a tiny fairy lady is teaching me how to run the store.
お店開けますね。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Good old nut bread.
おめでとうございます。
It's got one of those, like, Moe art styles where everything except for gruff men look like
私
kids.
たちのアイテム屋としての
Yeah.
日々が始まりました。そもそもなぜ私たちがアイテム屋を始めることになったかというと、
Okay, here comes the actual plot.
話は私とティアが出会った時に遡ります。
It's not just anime, it's like early 2000s anime. I think. When was it? I think Emma had a comment that mentioned. I guess not early because it says September 2013. Though that's not when it released, that's just when those sales numbers came out.
こんばんは。
You, the child. Because I'm 8. Feels pretty illegal for someone who didn't sign the contract of taking on the debt. But she is a loan shark. Not always the way. By the way, I hope you like this song loop. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's what a French accent sounds like in Japanese. Whenever she's talking, I mean. Yeah, it's a night of weird references, isn't it? I mean, Spy Fox is almost nothing but references, but then there was the 2001: A Space Odyssey and Pajama Sam. I said it's optional, and it kind of is, but a big part of the game is hiring on adventurers that I meet through events, and then going on to like dungeon crawl with them.
そうですね。
だから何度も言ってるだろ。はあ、どうすっかな。
ちょっといいですか？
えーっとよし。
Yayifications.
Oh, よろしくな。
Aloy. I can't do that. Oh. Can't give him my sword? Oh, because the sword's still in the window, god damn it.
ましょうか。よし、行きましょう。
Cool. I'm so good at this game, I promise. Just kidding, I've never finished it. I think I've made it 3 months in before I could no longer progress, or I just happened to stop playing. Head itched. Oh, it's also a roguelike. In case you couldn't tell by the way the dungeons are set up. Quieto. It's also a good idea to kill everything you find in case they drop anything. There's a bit of capitalism in Zelda. Remember that fucking stupid baby thing in, whichever game it was? Twilight Princess?
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
頑張ってください。
Whoops. I say whoops, but I don't think I could have controlled that. I'm fucking begging you to give me items. That's the entire reason I'm here. Can't remember if there's a actual durability mechanic or if it's just flavor that it's dinging when I hit a wall. Whoops. I'm not gonna die. My name's not Jobu.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。大丈夫？
Those dead things are kind of cute. Don't do that. Don't even do that. Hell yeah. Stop sucker punching me, you little shithead.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
頑張ってください。大丈夫？そうです。レベルが上がったよ。大丈夫？
Yeah, that's all on me. No, there is a boss floor. In fact, it should be the next floor. You really don't want to die because then you'll lose almost everything you've picked up. Not tentacle monster. A lot of criticals. Oh, who said I was killing them legally? You know it. Stop it! Fucking Jesus Christ! Mother... Bye. No. Forget that it has that Zelda mechanic where if you stand with your shield facing it, you don't get hit. As long as it's a projectile. Ooh. How do I heal? I forget. I can't carry more. Carry you, asshole. Wait, actually, that might not. No, it was good. It's the most useless thing I got in my pocket. Probably the bread. There's no guarantee that those ingredients are going to be worth the money, or worth the space. Oh, is it not a boss? I mean, I could, but I don't need to.
やったぜ。
そんなことありません。
Or does a boss pop out of the chest? Your first time should be special.
おう、よろしくな。
まったく。
You killed 200 slimes down there. Each of those was technically a legal resident.
そうですね。
You see, because it's illegal, because it's Dragon Quest. Yep, that sure is everything. There we go. Really? It was glowing though. I thought it was.
お疲れです。お疲れ様でした。今日も頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。
You're in the red.
おはようございます。ちょっといいですか？
Let's put some that.
何を置こうかな。
Let's put some that.
何がいいかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。
I would like to have a good variety.
お店開けますよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。怒らせちゃったかな。いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。高いよ。いくらにしようかな。
Fuck you.
いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Oh god. Am I gonna not sell anything today?
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。
参ったな。
いくらにしようかな。
もう一声。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそんなもんか。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。何がいいかな。はい、何ですか。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。どうしようかな。お店開けますよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。 しようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
そんなに高いのか？
いくらにしようかな。
まあそのくらい。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。そうですね。わかった。ここ重要ですよ。そうなの？何がいいかな。何がいいかな。えい。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。えい。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。えい。何をこうかな。えい。はい、何ですか。どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。開店です。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Whoops. What? Oh.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
This is what I thought she was doing earlier.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ダメダメです。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Buy it for nothing.
そうですね。ありがとうございました。よ。はい、何ですか？行ってきます。
Do a little.
セーブします。
I think I wasted time by coming out here.
おやすみなさい。今日も頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。えい。何がいいかな。
Let's do a little. Little dungeon crawly. A little bit of lore for you. Being closed.
ただいま。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どうしようかな。回転するね。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。
Fuck you too.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Jesus Christ.
いくらにしようかな。
Comes in and sells a $5,000 statue. Especially when they're a child.
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。
買い取ってくれないか。
いくらにしようかな。
納得しないぜ。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。
Yeah.
どうしようかな。回転するよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。帰っちゃった。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。帰っちゃった。
I smiled, so I thought I was gonna go for it.
いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
Oh man, I had one of these just earlier and
まあそんなもんか。
ありがとうございました。
don't know what happened to it, so I guess I'll just buy this one that I came and sold you earlier.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買い取 よ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。違う。いくらにしようかな。
I hate when kids come in. I have no fucking clue
どれにしようかな。
how much their shit is worth.
何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。
Nobody wants to buy my slime fluid.
どうしようかな。開店するよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
For a second, I was really hoping he was gonna resell the chocolate he just bought back from me.
本当かよ。
いくらにしようかな。
よし、それでいいね。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。お疲れ様でした。今日も頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。何がいいかな。
Can I please go to the Adventurers Guild? Yes, thank you. Whoops, I should actually take anything with me. Immediately. Should have bought a better sword. It reminds me of Digimon World. What makes it special? Just die. Just die. Like that, thank you. What she said.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。
Murdering Maple Story mushroom. Capitalism, huh? But only when I'm playing this game. But yeah, Louis is a good boy. No. There you go. Completely forgot fucking giant fish come out of nowhere. It's been a very long time since I played. Even when I did play, I never finished it. Four viewers, let's do numbers.
花ですよ。大丈夫ですか？
As forest mushrooms are known for.
大丈夫ですか？
Okay, cool.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行ってみよう。アイテム拾ったよ。大丈夫ですか？
I was looking at the chat and I did not see a freaking forest hobo charging at me. That's the name of the species. I love punching mushrooms so hard they explode. Alrighty. Stop jumping. Accept death gracefully. Is there a way to run? Oh. I think I was thinking of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon with the wrong one. Right, I gotta kill these things first. stop doing that. Now we're talking. No, 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 no. You know, I think instead of that, I'm just gonna not play any more of this tonight. I saved earlier even though I didn't save soon enough. But it's not like I'll start all over again if I ever stream this again. So with that, I guess next maybe I'll play Mega Man Legends 2. Or I might play more Elden Ring. I think it's all set up. I think I can play Mega Man Powered Up and Maverick Hunter X. I'll think about that next time. Thank you for joining me tonight, Gamma, and thank you, Claire, and thank you, third person. Skiohan? I don't know if you're still the one person here, other than those two. I'm assuming Claire's still here.